They're telling me this is a boring week of college football. They're telling me they have a read on all the games and know exactly what's going to happen. Nobody's really in danger, and you know what that means. It's going to be insane. There's going to be absolute chaos this week. The problem is that on paper, I feel like they're right. I just can't identify where those big, monstrous upsets are going to come from. I look at Oregon versus Oklahoma State, and I'm only putting it at a 2 on the upset meter. I mean, maybe we get some Mike Gundy devil magic, but I look at these two teams roster for roster, and the game is at Oregon. I just don't see it. I think I do smell this one coming, though. Louisville is a 14.5 point favorite over JMU, and I'm putting them on red alert. It's at a 10 on the upset meter. JMU is playing very well. I think they're going to play very consistently offensively. I think they can score on Louisville, and I look over at Louisville, and Miller Moss keeps turning the ball over. If they do that too many times against James Madison, they won't be covering 14.5, and they might just lose outright. Missouri plays Kansas as a 6.5 point favorite. I'm going to have this one as a 7 just because it is Missouri's first real test. I don't know what their quarterback play is going to look like against a real opponent. Combine that with the fact that Kansas is very talented offensively, they're very creative offensively, and I think if they force turnovers, they will find a way to take advantage of them. Playing South Florida as a ranked team, and especially as a 17.5 point favorite, is never fun because the thing about South Florida is no matter what happens, they're going to continue to punch you in the mouth. Whatever that score reads, it doesn't matter. They're coming downhill. They're going to be fast. They're going to be physical. They're going to be violent. That being said, I think as long as DJ Lagway is healthy, Florida gets the win. I only have it at a 4. Ole Miss plays Kentucky, who obviously got them last year. They're a 9.5 point favorite. I think this game is at Kentucky. I just can't find a way to be worried. The Kentucky offense, I don't see them scoring. It'd have to be a defensive masterclass just like it was last year. For me, this is a 3. Lastly, I've got Oklahoma as a 5.5 point favorite over Michigan. I've got this one at a 10 because I think Oklahoma is going to be one-dimensional in this game. I think John Mateer is going to have to do a lot. He's going to see a lot from Wink Martindale, and I think this game's more of a coin toss than a 5.5 point favorite game. If you're banking on Oklahoma domination from start to finish, you're probably banking on Bryce Underwood choking, maybe looking like a freshman, and I just don't know if that's going to happen, so I'm putting this one at a 10. That's all I've got for the upset meter. Like I said, it doesn't look like it's going to be a chaotic week, which means it probably will be, but let me know what you guys think in the comments which one of these upsets is the most likely to happen, and follow me for more college football content.